Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Black, White, and Red All Over. I'm Victor Dandridge.
And I am Ryan Seymore, and Jeremy is missing some golden opportunities.
He's missing it, man. He's over there, he's doing things, I don't even know. I'm not looking, I'm just not making eye contact with him.
He's like back in the early 2000s playing Angry Birds or something.
Is that what it is he's doing? He's on his Game Boy Classic, you know. But he can't see very well because it's the black and white version, not the color one. It's all good though. It's all good though. While he's over there, we're over here with some good bookage.
Yeah. We had to fly solo because
I don't think we got anything. Now, if we did, I'll apologize. We just had a major ComicCon. Wizard World Columbus was phenomenal. Okay, I just want to say that.
It was pretty awesome. I kind of loved every moment of it.
It really was great. You know what? There was a lot of good news this week actually.
Yeah.
Before we jump into the books.
Yes.
I say we should give a shout out. We should give a shout out. Yep. Mark Miller, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
The Netflix.
Yes.
And the properties.
I mean, that is huge. For those that don't know, if you don't know, Netflix. I mean, I'm sure you've heard of it. Maybe
they're out there.
Kind of. Yeah, it's a thing.
It's the other part of Ant Chill.
Right. You know, it's a part of Ant Chill. That's hilarious. They purchased Millarworld. Now, I really don't know exactly what all that entails. Like, it doesn't sound like a licensing thing.
Yeah.
It's like certainly not in the way that like it's been compared. Like, you know, in 1990, Warner Brothers bought DC Comics. Yeah. In 2009, Disney bought Marvel. Like, it's been in that same vein. Yeah. So, in 2017.
But you got like, Mark has like his movies.
Yes.
Kick ass.
Yes.
Won it. Like he's an established person.
Yes, he is. Now, unfortunately, as I understand it, those particular properties are not included.
Yeah.
So you don't get Wanted, you don't get Kick Ass, you don't get Kingsman.
But
Superior, Huck,
Empress,
Reborn.
God.
Chrononauts.
MPH.
Chrononauts.
Oh, I didn't even think of that one.
Yes, that's right. Can you smell American Jesus? Smells good. Smells good. Okay.
Those were real noises.
Jupiter's Legacy. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm done. Okay, so shout out to you. Congratulations, Chief. That's amazing. Always an inspiration. I can't even wait for what this means.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
it's going to be awesome sausage.
Okay. Now, on to the books.
Yeah.
So, what all did we read that was the same?
We got Inhumans,
right?
Mr. Miracle, and Unholy, or should I say Fun Holy Grail.
Fun Holy Grail is right. Oh my God, dude, you totally sold me on that one. But we'll get to that. Okay, so where do you want to start?
I almost want to start with the differences, because I think we got a lot to talk about with both Mr. Miracle and Inhumans.
That is fair. Sir, I will give you the floor. What did you read that was different from mine?
Unsound, Boom Studios, Cullen Bunn, whose name we'll mention a little bit later. It's trippy, like a nightmare.
Okay.
I don't know what's real and what's not. There are these people in this mental asylum that, I don't know, they're like caught in a nightmare world where everybody has to have these fake faces made out of paper plates up, or else like evil entities will like hurt them and kill them. I mean, totally a Ryan book.
Right. Like I was gonna say, first of all, absolutely your kind of book.
Yeah.
Second of all, terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes. So, yeah.
Ugh.
It's a pretty good read. A little bit of horror, a little bit of fantasy.
It's a really good read for your nightmares. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But you went something a little bit more lighthearted.
That's one way to look at it. I took Divided States of Hysteria #3. Okay, so it's interesting. Like, to read this book, it is essentially the framework for like a Dirty Dozen.
Yeah.
But very modern, very raw. Like if the movie studios weren't going to be involved to be like, you can't say that. That's what this is. Okay. This is like as primal and real of a story as you can possibly get. And it's so interesting, the flack that is still behind it, on top of it, smushing it, crushing it, because it's actually a really good read.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting. Like, you don't necessarily, I don't know, like when you say writers who are really great at dialogue, Chaykin is not necessarily the person that you spit out. Like, I get Bendis, I get Kirkman.
Yeah.
This is solid dialogue, man. Yeah. Like, across the board, like you carry the characters through that, and it's really good. It's really good. Yeah. If you can get beyond the depictions, it's some very interesting storytelling here, and I co-sign it. Like, good stuff. Yeah, it's heavy. It's heavy
like
though.
Relevant to our particular world in which we live.
Very super. Super. All right. Okay, here's how we'll do this.
Okay.
You be Mr. Miracle, I'll be the Inhumans. We'll paper, rock, scissors and see who gets to go first. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, that's all mine, baby. Inhumans, it is. Yes. Oh my God, Once and Future Kings, yo.
Yeah.
This is good.
It felt very Games of Thrones.
Yes, yes. Like, okay, first.
Yes.
Priest, Noto, these are talented folks.
Yes.
Okay, let's bottom line that. These are guys that have been in the game for a while.
Yep.
They know what they're doing, and it's excellent. Now, let's set the stage.
Yes.
When are we in this whole story?
It's a little bit further back because it would appear that several of the people are teenage.
Yes, they are. And I have to admit, at first when I saw it, I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, I had that same fear.
Right?
Like in that first kind of like monologue. Like,
here we go, retroactive. Yeah. Look at them milking the Inhumans brand to try to get everything they can out of it. But wait, this is good.
Yes, chocolate milk came out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, okay. Yep. Yeah. I was gonna say strawberry, but whatever.
That's good too.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, this is good. Yeah. Actually, I love everything about this. You're right. Games of Thrones, perfect analogy. The voices of the people are great because they're young, so they're not as refined as we know them to be. And
but the quiet confidence of one of them, just yes, because that first question he asked, just like
you see how and why they are the characters that they become.
Yes,
no two ways about it. This is awesome. Yeah, this is awesome. I cannot wait. I could be satisfied if we only stick with this bit of the royal family. I mean, I'm sure we'll see others, but if we stuck with just this bit, I'd be happy.
Yeah, because there's so much.
Absolutely
like,
happy.
There's the interactions with Medusa and Black Bolt, and then there's him and his brother, and all of that.
Oh my God, that's so good because it's not the straight antagonistic versions that we've seen.
Yeah,
it's almost reminiscent of the way that we first were introduced to Loki and Thor in the movies, which. I mean, that's how we fell in love with those guys. Yeah. Like, we love them because of their interaction. And you're just like, Loki, why can't you? And you're just like, Maximus,
come on, dude, wake it up.
Right. So, you know what I absolutely loved in this book, though? Medusa.
Yes.
Medusa did it all. And she did it all so well.
Just very confident. I am who I am.
Yes.
And just, like, the person that she said the stuff to.
I mean, listen, better don't, okay? You thought she was going to do that to her? Don't.
Nope.
Do not.
Nope.
Bad idea.
Nope.
Yeah, this was a fantastic read. I loved it a lot. I cannot wait for the second issue. Bring it. I hope that the Inhuman series that's coming this fall is more of this and less of what we've seen in trailers so far. I've not been impressed with the trailers. I'm sorry. I'm keeping it real. I got to tell you. This. Though.
Yeah, very, very good.
Mr. Miracle #1.
All right, first, let Tom King's name be praised.
And Mitch Gerard on the artwork.
Yeah.
Nick Darrington on covers.
Yeah.
I got to care about the covers.
Yeah. And we're sitting there, and I'm starting to read it right. And I flash back to a conversation we had an episode or two ago where Grant Morrison, Gerard Way, writing Dueling New Gods, and then Tom King's like, hold my beer.
Wait till you get a load of me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dark side is.
Dude, I can't get that phrase out of my head.
Right.
And that's just rude.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
I've been anti-life equationed as, I know, right? We make that a verb.
Yeah.
You ever been anti-life equationed in the face on a Tuesday? I have.
It's good for the soul.
If you're not familiar with Mr. Miracle,
yes,
this may or may not be a good book for you.
Right.
I'll be honest about that.
Yeah.
It does require a bit of understanding of who this character is.
Yeah.
So, quick rundown of his history, because they don't really jump into it.
Yeah.
This character's been around since 60s?
60s, yeah, I think.
Created by Jack Kirby.
Yep.
Part of the New Gods set of things, the Fourth World. Yeah. He is the son of Highfather, but was traded to Darkseid in a peace pact and raised on Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Dude.
It would suck. Like,
dude.
Here's Granny Goodness. She'll take care of you.
Oh my God. I mean, you talk about, like, you thought Harry Potter had it bad? nah.
No.
This dude's skill is escaping from things for a reason.
Yeah.
He was raised in hell, like
Yeah.
literal hell.
Apocalypse,
Like
with a K. Look it up.
right, like that's how bad it is.
Yeah.
Like, they don't even spell it right. Like
Yeah.
it's not a Y in it. It's got an LIP at like apocalypse. Like they just are like, that's it. Whatever. No beauty. However,
Yes. This was beautiful.
this was beautiful, and he has a loving wife.
Yeah.
Big Barda.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm curious, like some of those things that were happening.
Yes.
Were they up here?
See, I feel as though the way the story is going, we're going to see some very off the wall stuff.
Yes.
There's
How, like,
I can't.
Talking
You
about
really
it
can't. Like I'm like, we're really usually good at this.
yeah.
This one
you can't.
is harder. It's a lot harder.
It's deep. It's like vision deep.
Right. And of course, Tom King
Yeah.
is what happens. But I think like it's starting off that way.
Yeah.
In a way that Vision actually took a couple issues to get into
Yeah.
before we got there. This one is jumping headlong.
Right there.
Dude, this is a pretty book.
Yeah.
Visually, it's a little hard to read on purpose.
Yeah.
Because the art is given like this blur effect.
Yeah.
You'll know that it's not a mistake because you can actually read the words perfectly.
Yeah.
But if you get headaches, just don't do this.
Yeah.
That'll,
It's
that'll be bad for you.
especially the talking conversation thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
But still a phenomenal read, dude.
Yeah.
Tom King, man.
It was something at the very, very tail end of it
Mm-hmm.
that could have easily been a throwaway.
That
line,
yes.
because that's actually super, super deep.
That is
Yeah.
no spoilers.
No spoilers.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very, very awesome. This may or may not be, easily the book of the week. Like I'm not gonna lie.
No, it
because,
is. I wish I would have read it last. Not that any of these other books suck, but
sometimes you need that high note, dude. You
Yeah.
gotta go off on it. Dude, I respect that. I do. I really, really do. Yeah, it's hard to like. I love the Inhumans. I love Divided States, but something about this one because I guess really, I'm not as big of a Mr. Miracle fan. So
Yeah.
for me to care,
yeah.
dude, you got me.
Yeah.
You got me.
Yeah.
Same thing with Vision. You know,
Couldn't,
like Vision.
couldn't
Yay.
care. I couldn't care less.
But
But this one, so if you're a fan of Vision or Tom King's run on Batman, you owe it to yourself and your future children to buy this book.
Do this. Read this. I think it's time, dude. I think it's time. We got to do it.
Mention
We
stuff
gotta
in
do
a,
it.
such a
in an honorable
honorable-
fashion.
yes.
Okay, so honorable mention wise, we've got one title that was
Yes.
the same. Okay, so we did Unholy Grail, or as you like to call it.
fun Holy Grail.
Dude, you totally sold me on that one.
Yes.
Because we both did that one, shall we save that?
Yes.
Okay.
I think we shall.
Do you mind if I jump in for the Action Comics-ness?
be
right
my
here?
guest.
Thank you. Fun issue. I dig it. This seems like a different team, though. Okay, so it is. It's Williams and March. I have to admit, right now, in front of God and everybody, March might be my next best favorite artist of all time. Like, the style, it's like a combination of many different people. Like, if you were to take Neil Adams and Andy Kubert and Eric Kanate, I think that's how you say it, or I have no idea how to say Eric's last name.
Yeah.
But if you put them all together, like there's some robust designs. It's awesome, really, really sweet looking pieces. Wow, this is a good book. Stuff happening. Let's see. Can I? No. And then with that, and yeah, that was a good book.
Yeah.
Yeah. And once you read it, you'll know everything I just said. Everything right there. Yeah, you got it.
And a word to Action Comics readers or people who might become Action Comics readers, especially coming up here in a few issues. It's going to be first two issues of a story arc in Action Comics that is going to involve Mr. Oz, and then they're going to have lenticular covers. And the reason I say that is because we've already had to final order cut them off. So contact your local comic shop, the people you frequent, make sure they know you want them.
Yeah. And you want those. You want to play with that.
Yeah, they're
'Cause
actually
they'll
really
say
cool.
cool things.
Yeah,
And
and
oh, God, the button.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Donny Cates. God Country Donny Cates.
Good stuff.
Earlier we referenced American Jesus,
Yes.
and this is kind of like baby American Jesus.
Oh, no.
It's
No.
like a raccoon from hell.
Aren't all raccoons from hell, though? I mean, like, let's think about this logistically. Who was the last person who got saved by a raccoon? I mean, even Rocket will kill you.
Yeah,
Just
that's
saying,
true.
just throwing
That's
it out
very
there.
true.
Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, so it's basically the mother of the Antichrist and her sister are trying to figure out how to feed him because he has unique dietary requirements.
Feed me.
Yeah, and then an assassin.
Feed me.
Yeah. An assassin shows up to kill. Yeah, it's this wonderful, heartwarming
Family adventure.
yeah, so it's
Produced by Disney. No. Who, of course, could produce such a beautiful piece? It's got to be Aftershock.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
it's just I love it.
It's what they. I mean, they just go there. They do, and it's so good.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
What other company would create a comedy about raising the like? It just
That's dark for no good reason.
Yeah.
And I love them for it.
Yeah.
I love them for it. Aftershock was not done this week, though.
No, oh, no.
You got Babyteeth, but in order to really appreciate it, you must pick up Unholy Grail. Yeah, exactly.
Cullen Bunn.
Dude, he ain't playing.
Yeah.
He ain't playing. Okay, so I can't remember how many episodes ago it was, but you sold me on this particular piece. The idea of taking the legend of King Arthur and switching it about faces and things are evil and you don't think they are, you don't know it and this, that, and the other. Can I just say, spoiler, not spoiler, the stone.
Is so much
The
metal
stone.
and cooler in this version.
My God. Okay? You know the legend of the sword and stone? No, you don't.
Yeah, because this
No, you don't.
Merlin,
Dude.
kind of Merlin, Merlin meat suit.
Merlin, he is a problem solver. He's a problem solver, okay? Look, you know what? You feel this way. I'm going to do this thing. Boom, problem solved. Now, anybody else want to challenge it? You see the risk. You see what the answer could be.
Feel free.
Go for it. You feeling gully? Huh? You about that life? You think you king? That's how you won't be? Like that?
Yeah. Oh. It was so cool. It's like, oh my gosh.
Is awesome. Now, I feel like this issue, because I didn't read the first one, but I feel like this issue, based on what you told me, kind of slows things down. Is that true?
A bit, yeah.
Okay.
Slows things down a little bit because we're about to hit various other people that Arthur interacts with.
Yes.
I cannot wait for
buddy.
Yeah.
This is gonna. I want to know how this changes the entire mythos because like we're literally like not. I don't want to say at the beginning, but kind of at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like we're in that piece where like we get the story where Arthur's a boy.
Yeah.
And then we get to the piece where Arthur's a man.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like that, like right there, cusp level.
Yeah. And is with his training, it's hard to describe. Like everything that in the legends that we've heard and watched in the movies and whatnot, like it's been good, and he's been like, my scabbard is so much more powerful than the Excalibur. In this though, when the advice is kill everybody, just kill
Take
them.
him out. He's like, all right, it's Tuesday. Yeah, this book, dude, Aftershock, man. I mean, what can't y'all do well? I just want to know. Like, maybe you make crappy peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Great comics, crappy PB&Js. Is that possible?
Why is-
Can you guys tell us?
Who puts broccoli on a PB&J?
Right, that's just weird.
Like,
No, they do peanut butter side down. You don't do that. It's jelly side down.
Yeah.
It's jelly down, peanut butter up. Everybody knows that.
It holds the jelly down.
Exactly.
physics.
Otherwise, that's it. That's what it is. Aftershock must make upside down peanut
That's
butter
their-
and jelly
their
sandwiches.
character flaw.
That's their flaw right there because they make phenomenal books.
Yeah.
Like
really good.
and they've got great creators too. So
Yeah.
that's fantastic. So I know we just did Wizard World Columbus.
Yes.
But we seem to be pretty friendly with Wizard World.
Yes.
Just like a little bit,
Yeah.
you know? So
Yeah.
I think, you tell me what you think. I think we should extend the code beyond Columbus.
I think we should.
You think we should do that?
Yeah. Is it what Chicago's up next?
Chicago's up next. You want to give some people a discount
I think
on
we
Chicago?
should.
You know what? Check it out. If you go to wizardworld.com, use code BWRA, you'll get 10% off your tickets. 10%. And as I understand it, it works on packages, yo.
Yes.
So like you can get VIP packages, you can get general admission, single day, 3 day. You can save. Save dollar bills, y'all.
Help us help you.
And trust me, you want to be there. Do you know what? I got my moderating list today, and dude,
Who you got?
I can't even tell you.
Oh.
Like, I was told some of these people haven't even been announced yet. I can't say it. But you need to be there, okay? Trust me when I tell you, you need to be there.
Because Columbus was amazing.
Oh, dude.
Amazing.
I'm still off of Columbus. Still. And Chicago's supposed to be bigger. Supposed to be. I don't know. Ain't no party like a Columbus party because the Columbus party don't stop.
Crusher Creel. Crusher Creel party.
Perfect. Crusher Creel party don't stop. Woo! You know what? I'm going to absorb that action and keep it moving.